Alright, what is up boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. I am Crypto Maximalist. Thank you very much for joining me today again for another daily update on Verasity. As we can see here then on the charts, oh by the way, do like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, really helps out the channel. And with that being said, we're taking a quick look here at the charts today for Verasity. You can see obviously all my analysis as always has been on here for a long while, and we are just waiting for it to play out essentially over the next few years, which is going to be a bit of a journey, but we like to look at the intraday and the day-to-day kind of movements in the market because a lot of people are obviously interested in those. So as we can see, obviously Verasity over the past few weeks really has been stuck under this resistance, not really making much headway beyond the 0.38 Fibonacci here at around almost a 1/9% there. You can see Verasity really, I mean, a lot of people have been saying we're looking at potentially this head and shoulders formation. It's getting kind of hard to disagree, I would say. Let's just say, you know, it's really hard to draw with this thing because obviously it's not always perfect. Things don't just perfectly lay themselves out on the charts, but you can kind of see where I'm coming from, right? You've got your left shoulder area, your head, which is this area here, and then you've got your right shoulder area like this, and your breakout area on the chart is either going to be this level here, which is at around 1.1 cents, or some people are arguing that maybe we're looking at things a bit more like this, and the resistance is obviously a descending resistance, as you can see there. So really you're looking at your first leg down, a little bit of a bounce here, your massive leg down, a big run all the way up to the neckline, forming the neckline essentially. You can see this previous resistance here would be flipped, sorry, this previous support level here kind of flipped into the resistance, as you can see in this area. And then obviously we come back down again, we try and break past this shoulder, we don't come down and even touch the low again, so we're forming this kind of pattern like this, aren't we, essentially. And then you can see obviously we bounced back up to the resistance if it was descending like that again, or if you're looking at that horizontal kind of resistance, which probably makes a bit more sense. You could argue that basically we're waiting to get above this level here, and I do think if we break above this level, back test, obviously we are still looking for that nice 2-cent level for Verasity, for that Fibonacci, just for this, basically this pump, descending wedge, continuation, technical target. But obviously the technical target for the head and shoulders would be even more significant if we broke from this neckline here. We'd be heading up to around 5 or 6 cents for Verasity, which would be a really nice little, almost 10x pump from the current price back towards the all-time high, which would be absolutely fantastic to see, wouldn't it? So something that I might maybe leave on the charts for a few days, see what people think. Overall, long term, I do think Verasity is going to do very well. In the short term, it does look as though it is gearing up for a move to the upside, in my opinion. You can see on the macro here on the daily, I've had all this marked out for such a long time. Fibonacci pulled from the bull market high down to the bear market low. And you can obviously see the targets that we are looking for here for Verasity going up towards that $1 or $2 area would obviously be absolutely insane. For Verasity, taking it up, you know, $5, $10, $20 billion market cap, I do think is very possible. Overall, feeling really good about Verasity in the short term and the long term. Really a great area of accumulation for a lot of people right now. I think smart investors are probably buying in these areas. Not financial advice, of course, but typically speaking, you want to buy things before they do start to pump a crazy amount. Verasity is still around 3x, 3.5x from its low here of 1/5 of a cent, currently at around 1/7 of a cent, consolidating and looking essentially for another pump to the upside. If I'm being completely honest, I really hope that these prices drop again so I can buy more, but we may not ever see Verasity getting back down towards these prices again if it does break to the upside here and just continue to make a new all-time high. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens going into the next bull market in the next year. I'm pretty excited to see how things play out. But as always, thank you very much for joining me, guys. Please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Become a YouTube member by joining up. You'll get access to the private part of the Discord, or join the Discord down below for free. All good stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.